Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody. Today guys, we will take a look as usual on the gold market. We will start from the discussion of the pattern that we're mostly watching right now. So previously I already have mentioned it in our video updates. So this is the head and shoulders shape of the retracement that we have on the daily chart. On the high time frame charts, on the monthly and weekly guys, this retracement will mostly very shy. But on the daily chart it could be extended and could take the shape of the head and shoulders pattern. Currently guys, the major concern on the gold market stands around the Fed tricks, the Fed Reserve, because they have suddenly changed their opinion and bring some dovish notes in their comments on the perspective of the rate hiking. This was really very popular topic. On the last week we also have mentioned it, discussed these moments with our forumers in our forum. Also some questions we have trying to understand. And in general, guys, this brings more uncertainty on the short-term perspective from the gold market. So, the particular speaking, what really could change is that on the daily chart, for example, we could not get this head and shoulders pattern. For example, market could just stop retracement here and turn to the upside, or turn to some kind of the triangle here, and will change the shape of this pattern and turn to the upward direction immediately. This also could happen. Right now, all eyes will be on the Fed meeting in April. That should happen very soon. For us, guys, it's a major task in the short term perspective is to get the early signs of the possible reshaping of this retracement. So currently, since it's not really much time has passed since the Fed just frustrating comment that we've gotten last week, and this was just few time for changing the shape. So market needs more time to react on these new inputs that we've got from the Fed comments. So that's why on the daily chart, guys, I have just drawn the shape of this pattern. So maybe it will be useful for you. Particularly speaking, right now we're expecting some more downward direction, maybe to an area around 1197, somewhere in this area around 1202, 12 area. It's fib support, guys. It also will be daily average sold. So somewhere in this area should be the neckline. I have drawn it in this area, but this is mostly as voluntaristic neckline because we do not have the final point yet that could really let us to draw this line correctly. So maybe it will be slightly lower, but this is not really a big difference. The fact that's what's really important is that the shape of this pattern. And right now we need to get the signs of the possible changing of the price behavior as soon as possible. That's why we mostly on the next week we will be watching for this pattern that we have on the 4-hour time frame chart. This pattern we already have discussed previously, and this pattern is the 3 drive buy. It has the perfect shape, guys, this pattern. So take a look. This first drive, it takes the shape of the butterfly. It's very nice. Second drive stands at 127 of the first. This is classical shape of the 3 drive. And take a look that the third drive should be on the crossing of the 1618, this green line. It's 1618 of the first, and red line is 127 of the second. It sounds a bit complicated, but it's every time happens with the 3 drive. So these levels match to each other, pips to pips almost. So take a look. No difference because they just coincide. And this should be the third drive. But what is more interesting, that third drive stands around the weekly pivot support, monthly pivot support one. It's 1198 monthly pivot support one. It's April monthly pivot support. And take a look. These areas, 1198 approximately, stands at the same area as the fib level, daily reversal. So will be a very important, significant level. And I suspect that if this head and shoulders pattern is still possible, then probably market should complete this third drive pattern, three drive pattern. So it leads us to the first conclusion. The first conclusion tells that if market will complete this pattern, it will mean that head and shoulders on the daily chart still has chances to appear. So next step that we will be watching for is the forming of the right shoulder of this pattern. Whether market will fail here or not, well, maybe it will turn to the upside here. This will be the second. It's not the primary question right now. The primary question right now is market should reach this level and start and bounce up. The target of the three drive pattern, the minimum target, is the top between the second and the third drive. So minimum target will be exceeding of this top. But this top stands precisely at 1245, where take a look, where the left shoulder stands, is approximately the same, 1235, 1250 area. That will be the minimum target. So the target of the free drive and the top of the right shoulder approximately stands in the same area. That's what we'll be watching for on the next week. Here you could ask, and how we will recognize if retracement, for example, already is over and maybe the market is changing the shape right now. We will stick again with this three drive pattern. If situation is changing, then probably market will not continue move lower and will try to turn up right from this area. If market will not finish this three drive pattern, or for example start to move up, break this trend line and move above the monthly pivot point, that will tell us that we hardly will get this pattern. So upward action right from here, this will be too skewed neckline, but what is more important conclusion is that free drive will not be completed. As reversal pattern suddenly hasn't been completed, this tells us that situation on the market is changing. So in this case, surely we will start preparation for a possible upward continuation if market will break this pattern and will turn to the upside. This really will be the first sign that retracement could be over, or at least that the market will not follow the shape of the head and shoulders but turn to some other shape. Maybe, as I said, maybe this will be some kind of the triangle here, or maybe market will just continue move higher. It's very difficult to predict right now, but this really could happen because situation in the sentiment, guys, the situation has changed due to the policy of the Fed Reserve. This is really very important input, and currently market does not quite understand how it will change the overall perspective from the different markets across the board. And Forex markets also some frustrating, some uncertainty in decision between the investors because they need to understand what's really how it changed the overall picture. Usually, sometimes should pass before market will understand it and will turn in the corresponding direction. The same probably will happen on the gold market. So that's been said, on the gold market we will monitor this very nice looking three drive pattern, and we'll try maybe to trade it if it will be completed correctly. So this will be a really interesting week for the gold market.